MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Albuquerque Isotopes and the Las Vegas Aviators. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Daniel Mengden, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
At the plate, Eric Stamets. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Rounded weakly to the left. Reined in. And there's one gone to begin the evening.
Batting second, the left fielder, Vizcaino.
Into the box, Vance Vizcaino. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Vizcaino is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
To the plate now, Raimel Tapia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan McMahon. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch fouled off. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Batting fifth.
Standing in now, Mike Gerber.
Mike Gerber.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and it's even at 1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And he fouls this one off. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Ball, that's inside.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. The Isotopes lead it 2-0. Ryan Castellani, the right-hander from Arizona, will be doing the pitching. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
So stepping in, Mikey White. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Vimael Mashi. And here's a ball hit in the air. Zinigi in foul ground, and they can't run it down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Line to the right side. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. Here comes another 0-2. Pops this one up. Zinigi in foul ground. And no one will track it down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So now it's Mark Canha, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A 1 pitch on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a full count for Canha now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Stephen Piscotty would be next. Now the payoff pitch home. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting 4, the right fielder.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's a ball.
Here it comes, 1-0. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Into the box now, Seth Brown. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
Canha on second. Piscotty on at first with 2 down. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but He did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
And that brings up Chad Pinder as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Pinder, originally from the state of Virginia, he was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy hasn't turned out the way everyone expected, but he's still young. I don't think you can give up on a guy that has a tool set like this.
Ready with the 1-2. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. So no runs in the inning despite 3 walks as they couldn't make them pay. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Albuquerque's out in front 2-0. Brendan Rodgers bats next.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the 1st inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the 2nd. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Now the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the 2nd.
Batting 7th, the 3rd baseman, number 48, Todd.
Stepping into the box, Todd Zinnigy. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set, and the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Well, this 2nd inning is not starting out any better than the 1st was. He just might not have it in this one.
Nobody out, runner on first. Late that time for a strike. The 1-1.
That's a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the 2nd deck. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Popped him up. Brown has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 8th, The catcher, Drew Butera.
Coming to the plate now, Drew Butera. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Ready with the 0-2. Fouled away. Runners on first with one down. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
In now, Drew Weeks, as he'll take a look at ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Line to the right side, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in, Trace Lair. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Stepping in now, Greg Deichmann. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Deichmann is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was taken in the second round back in 2017.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
The 1-2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Colin Thoreau. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. And now a pitch on the way. And a ball 1-0. And the pitch.
Inside ball.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball well outside.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Ready now, Mikey White. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Stamets. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Vance Vizcaino waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
The batter, the left fielder, Vance Vizcaino.
Now at the plate, Vance Vizcaino, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag. High in the air out to center field. Kenna will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Striding in once again, Raimel Tapia reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Count 1-0.
1-1 the count. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled off. The 2-2 lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Three-two pitch. Pitch popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another payoff pitch, and this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and Ryan McMahon digs into bat next.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
From the stretch. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Isotopes lead it 2-0. Now in the box, Vimael Machín. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Vimael.
First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Tapia. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mark Canha.
Stepping in, Mark Canha reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw, got him. Oh, what a play.
Great play was left into the hole on that one, and something to notice is how he had time to get back to his feet for the throw. He knew he had to hurry, but he didn't have to rush.
Settling in now, Seth Brown. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mike Gerber. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, the shortstop, Brendan Rodgers.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2.
Ball 2. Ball down. 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So coming to the plate, Todd Zinnigy. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball 2.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2 strikes.
Runners on first with 1 down. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
He's set. Here it comes. Drew Butera is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Hit on the ground to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Albuquerque's out in front, 2-0. So digging in now, Chad Pinder. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
The 1-2. Soft liner towards center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder up, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
At the plate now, Trace Lair, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Here's the 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Into the box now, Greg Deichmann. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. The 0-1 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now to the plate, Colin Thoreau. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Runners are at first and second with one away. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Line to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. Into the box, Mikey White. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 2-1 home. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That's popped up, but this will land untouched. 2 out, bases loaded. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here's the 3-1.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The payoff pitch. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. McMahon is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So they load the bases on 3 hits, but can't bring anyone around to score. We played 4 full. The Isotopes lead it 2-0. Now at the plate, Drew Weeks. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Pitch on the way. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Now here's the pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And he fouls this one off. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty on his horse. He's there and records the first down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Eric Gammon.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eric Stamets. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball 1.
And it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lear trying to get there. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Vance Vizcaino.
So striding in, Vance Vizcaino. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses. 2-1. In there, 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. In now, Mark Hanna. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Weeks is there, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Piscotty.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Stephen Piscotty. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pitch on the way.
Hey.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Digging in now, Seth Brown. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
2 balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Down the left field line and deep. But this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Count it 3-2.
Chad Pinder would be next if they can keep this inning alive. down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here, and you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Tim Melville is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. To the plate now, Chad Pinder, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Melville, a 6'4" right-hander. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. James Caprillion takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started. At the plate, Raimel Tapia.
The center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Ryan McMahon will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Nobody out, runner on first. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The count now at 2-2. White trying to get there, and this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now that is designated hitter, Mike Gerber.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mike Gerber. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
In now, Brendan Rodgers, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. A 1-0 delivery. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Two 2-0 count and the pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Todd Zinnigy is on deck. And he popped him up. Lear onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The third baseman, number 48, Todd Zinnigy.
Ready for another chance? Todd Zinnigy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Two and 1 to count. From the stretch.
Ball that's outside.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Men on third with 2 down. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Now batting, the catcher, Drew Butera.
Into the box now, Drew Butera, and their runners at the corners now. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. Albuquerque's out in front, 3-0. Stepping in, Trace Lair. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The second baseman, Trace Lair.
Now here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Standing in now, Greg Deichmann. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Lifted the other way to left center. Giving chase is Tapia. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Colin Thoreau.
At the plate, Colin Thoreau. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Drew Weeks, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Eric Stamets. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, That next pitch, you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Kenna will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the left fielder, Vance Vizcaíno.
Digging in to try it again, Vance Vizcaíno. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
1-1.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Paul Blackburn is going to have his work cut out for him here. Two runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. At the plate now, Raimel Tapia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
No balls and 1 strike. First and second now, 1 man out. A wave and a miss made him reach.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
So now to the plate, Mike Gerber, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He doubled his last time through. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Blackburn has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kenna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Isotopes lead it 4-0. Now to the plate, Mikey White. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here comes the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider working. That thing's got depth and bite.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Digging in, Vimael Machin, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No one out with a runner at second. Two 2-0. Fouled off. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number one.
Now batting, center fielder, Mark Canha.
Now at the plate, Mark Canha. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Stephen Piscotty. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that will conclude matters here in the seventh. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Eighth inning coming up. Albuquerque's out in front, 4-0. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping into the box, Brendan Rodgers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat.
No, that's low.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number one. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Striding in, Todd Zinnigy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Hey, you just got to tip your hat if you're on the mound. For him to have the ability to keep that pitch fair, that's a breaking ball on the inner half. How many times have we seen that one hook foul?
Stepping in now Drew Butera,
the catcher.
as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box, Drew Weeks. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0.
Nope, upstairs.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Runner at second here with one man out. Too high, and it's 3-0. Eric Stamets waits on deck. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the second baseman, Eric
T.J. McFarland will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 38, T.J. McFarland.
Eric Stamets will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Has a look, now the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Runners are at first and second with one away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. McFarland hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He's got a sinker, a changeup, and a slider. Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
The left fielder, Dan.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Vance Vizcaino. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch on its way. The 0-1 delivery. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. This is on the ground over to first. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. The Isotopes lead it 5-0. So striding forward now, Seth Brown, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now batting.
To the plate now, Chad Pinder, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. And he popped him up. McMahon in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Base is empty here with nobody out. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Drilled to the right side, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Greg.
Standing in now, Trace Lair, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. There's one, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Next will be the designated hitter, Greg Dykman. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the belt, the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Hey. 2 balls and a strike. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First pitch on its way. Colin Thoreau is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And that misses 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Too high. Ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. 9th inning coming up. It's now a 5-1 ball game. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping up now, Raimel Tapia. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Hit in the air to right field. Piscotty's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1. Count's 1-0.
And he misses low with it. 2-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mike Gerber.
Now at the plate, Mike Gerber. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
The windup and the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
All even now, 2-2. The pitch.
3-2.
Popped up, back behind second. Lear over to his right, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. Albuquerque's out in front, 5-1. Yency Almonte will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Yency Almonte.
Leading off the inning, Mikey White, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The third baseman, Mikey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now the 2-1. Could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly, and he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
From the stretch. Bounce to first. McMahon's got it. One there. Back to first. A ninth inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Digging in once again, Mark Hanna. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Pitch on the way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. Albuquerque jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tim Melville claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Isotopes. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For Las Vegas, 1 run, 8 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.